Good morning. I'm Janie Parrish with the Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce. And boy, are you in for a treat today. We're going to be talking to Miss Jennifer Brenner, who's the Executive Director of Project Learn. And if you have not been to the Wadsworth bookstore of Project Learn, boy, are you in for a treat. So let's welcome Jennifer. So good morning, Miss Jennifer.
Good morning, Miss Janie.
Oh, it's good to talk to you. I'm just absolutely amazed at what Project Learn does. So if you could please tell us a little bit about that, that'd be great.
Why, sure. That's what I'm here for. For those of you who don't know, Project Learn has been around for 40 years. Um, we are one of the few nonprofits that focus on adult learning and adult literacy and education. Just a couple years ago, we integrated the Aspire grant into our programming, which allowed us to bloom into a full-fledged adult educational institution. So we now have classes all throughout Medina County with our various partner agencies at the library. We have classes at Sandridge Foods. We have classes at Davis Tree Farm. And we're just expanding with our business partners who are looking to offer English for speakers of other languages to their cohorts of immigrants and refugees that they're starting to employ. A big component of our programming is our English language learners. We have a huge pockets of Ukrainian refugees coming into our county. So we serve all of those students for free. We don't charge anything for our education classes. Let me see. We have very flexible times and locations, and we do utilize some of our tutors who help supplement our learning. But most of our classes, in fact, all of our classes are taught by highly skilled and educated instructors in their field.
Wow.
So
Now,
that's
these are amazing services. Were you done and I interrupted you as you were talking about your
no,
services?
I was
Because I
just
do
keep
that.
going and going if I don't stop.
So how are you funded?
So a big component of our funding comes from the state of Ohio through the Aspire grant, which is a grant specifically for adult educational programming. A supplemental funding comes through our bookstores. As you mentioned, we have 3 beautiful bookstores throughout the BMW, which is Brunswick, Medina, and Wadsworth. So you could start in Brunswick and visit all 3. They're open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. So they do comprise a component of our funding. We also really rely on sponsors, corporate sponsors, corporate partners who understand and value what we do. And we have those fun events that I've started planning and really enjoy taking over. So Match Wits is our signature fundraiser. That is a trivia themed night where teams compete against each other for the title of Supreme Trivia Champion of Medina County. And this year it's on 4/24/24, which is a palindrome date, which is so lucky. So our theme is an Alice in Wonderland theme, and we're doing breakfast for dinner, and we have a lot of really cool things that we're putting together through our committee. So that's kind of most of our fundraising funding. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And donations from wonderful community members such as yourself.
Well, I could go in the bookstore in downtown Wadsworth and come out 4 hours later. There is so much. I on vacation, I don't mind taking a Kindle, but I'm going to tell you when I'm reading any other time, it's a book.
Yes.
It's not a computer, it's a book. And there's something about holding that book in your hand and flipping through the pages. And of course, you can find books for like $30, around, but you go to the bookstore and you could
Yeah.
get 10 books. And I like to read them and donate them back. So
Yeah.
somebody
Thank
else
you.
can
Yeah.
enjoy that too. And your children's section is wonderful.
Thank
Just
you.
absolutely wonderful. And our grandsons do the same thing. We read them, take them back,
Taking
read
back.
new ones and
Yeah.
take them back. So
Yeah.
there's nothing like the world of books.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, you
Mhm.
mentioned children's section. Our children's room in Medina, we just redid and we put a thunder ceiling in there, which it's so cool. You'll have to come check it out. We can turn
Okay,
all the lights off and then turn the thunder ceiling on, and it just gives it a thundery cloud effect. It's really neat.
very cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Jennifer, why do you love what you do at Project Learn? And I know you do.
Oh,
Yep.
um, I come from a long line of educators, and education is really the key. We all know this. Some people, it takes a little bit longer for them to learn that education is the key to success. But I just love when we have students who graduate, who come through our program, who move on and can get a better paying job and can support themselves and their families. And I do have a passion for immigrants who come to our country seeking new opportunities. It's just so great that we're here as a resource for them, so they can learn English and they can grow and they can come and they can work here and they can plant roots and take it from there.
And thrive.
Yeah,
Yep. And
absolutely.
that's the truth. Now, how can people find you and the bookstores?
So our bookstores, we have one in Brunswick, one in Medina, and one in Wadsworth. The Brunswick one, the location is just north of St. Ambrose,
Okay.
on 42. The Medina one, we're right next to Cool Beans in the Batchelder building. And then the one in Brunswick, we're the old cute little bank in between Unwind and the brewery.
Mhm.
So you cannot miss us there. And you have two awesome places to visit while you're in between the bookstore.
Oh, that is so cool. I know I love going in there. But I do want to ask you too, if someone is interested in taking some time to take a class to learn English, how do they do that?
So a lot of folks find us on our website,
Okay.
projectlearnmedina.org, and students who are interested in becoming our students can uh, sign up on a form. We have like a little Google form that they sign off on, and then we contact them and get them in here into our offices for an orientation and an intake session. And then as soon as we can, we get them into classes and get them learning and on their way.
Very
Um,
nice.
through our website too, you can also, if you are interested in volunteering, if you want to be part of Project Learn, we do a tutor orientation and we do bookstore volunteer orientation pretty regularly once a month. So we're always looking for people to help out in our bookstores. If you have a passion for reading and books and all things literature, we would love to talk with you.
Oh, I can't even thank you enough for all that you're doing for our county. And it's just a ripple effect. It just keeps going and going and going. So please extend our thank you to all of your volunteers too. So that is wonderful because it's not like a massive commitment, like you work or you volunteer what works for you and you set up
Mhm.
your schedule and I just think the whole thing is wonderful.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So
Thank you.
thank you for all that you do, Miss Jennifer. So,
Thank you.
okay, well, and so Match Wits, I've been to it, not last year, we couldn't make it, but the year before, it was fabulous. We had such a good
Okay.
time. And
It's so much fun.
it is so much fun. And where is it located?
We are at Williams on the Lake this year,
Oh,
just in Medina. Yep. On
well,
4/24/24.
Okay, I got it.
Can't forget that date.
No, no. So thank you so much, and we'll be seeing you at the bookstore.
All right, sounds good.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank
Bye.
you.